Don't look at me or any other man and say, I wish I had what he has. That thought comes from a place of lack and a place of lust, which are two thoughts that we know come straight from the devil. In a real sense, this thought pattern is to lack gratitude for the good things you already have in your life, and in a big sense is a huge disrespect to the spirit carrying your very living soul through this life, as well as to give disrespect to the friends and family that have helped gotten you to where you're at right now. Instead, look yourself in the mirror and try to actually see past the surface of your eyes. And then ask yourself this simple question: did I do everything in my power to make better of the situation I'm currently in? And that starts this morning with getting up early. And that actually starts last night with what time you went to bed and when you set your alarm for. If you didn't set your alarm early last night and you slept in, well, the good news is, in a literal sense, you will never see yesterday ever again, so it doesn't actually matter. The other good news is that you can start right now. And when it gets harder, you can remember that you can start right now. It just got harder again. Well, start right now. The further along this path of life you get, it gets harder no matter if you make the right decisions or if you make the wrong ones. If you decide to take the slippery slope downhill, which is the easy choice, then you'll actually find yourself further behind than you once were. If you decide to climb the ladder, however, you're gonna realize that sometimes you're gonna have to reach for rungs that you actually cannot see because maybe they're covered with clouds, or the light is so bright that you can't bear to think that if you grab that rung, you'll either be welcomed or burned. You see, the clouds are the unsure thoughts and feelings that you have about your next step forward. And the light is the fear of becoming what you are not yet. Both are irrational fears, but how do I know if I'm about to take the right or the wrong step? First, you should know that the wrong steps are usually the easy ones to point out. So with process of elimination, we can at least have a better chance of making the correct step. If the step you're about to take comes from a place of not having enough or feeling like you aren't already enough, then you should know that it's probably the wrong step. The steps become easier once you first fix the innermost pieces of your soul. You have to be brutally honest with yourself about where you currently are and where you want to go. After you know these two things, you can finally take aim. And once you aim, the only way to be sure that you're gonna fail is to never shoot. I'm absolutely certain that at some point along your climb, one of the rungs will break. And you might even fall through a few more rungs on your way down. The good news is, if you're watching this video, you're probably already climbing the ladder and you know how to make a rung and you know how to grab the next one up. The good news is that if you can't find a way to pick yourself up, I'm absolutely certain that God will place a rung, A, right when you need it, and B, exactly where you are. So next time you see someone with something that you want, change that thought from I wish to good job. Recognize that they get it done and that what you see might not actually be what you think it is. Understand that you already have everything that you actually need and that nothing is more valuable than the journey itself. Find peace in knowing that the present moment is all you will ever have, and find joy in knowing that. Search through the innermost depths of your soul, and with what you find, give more than you've ever given before. And with that being said, peace, love, and as always, be eternal. Amin, 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 amin. Amin, amin, amin.